Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're solving LeetCode 217 contains duplicates. We've solved this problem in the past using a simple dictionary, but I actually want to show you guys a quicker way to solve it. But first, let's have a quick refresher of the previous way to solve it. Feel free to pause the video just to read through what the problem is asking for. But just saying, given an array nums, right? If there's any duplicate in there, we want to return true. If there's no duplicate in there, we want to return false. Really that simple. Okay, our previous solution, obviously using Python as always, was something like this. We created a dictionary called numCount, okay? And what we did with him, we iterated for num in nums, for each number in nums, okay? If that number num is in the dictionary numCount, if it exists in there, okay, we just want to return true. Okay, return true right away. Else, okay, else meaning he's not in there. Else meaning he's not in there. We want to add him in there, okay? So else, if he's not in there, num count of num. Okay, and let's just set him equal to 1. We add him here as a key value pair. However, if you go completely through the for loop and you never return true, this is pretty simple and straightforward. Okay, let's go ahead and submit this code. This should work. Again, like I said, we've solved it in the past. Okay, so let's keep track of this solution. Okay, this is how this solution did. Not too bad, not too shabby. Let's solve it a different way. Okay, so Python has a package called collections, and collections provides us a method called counter. And what counter does is it creates a dictionary for us. So you'll see what I mean in a second. LeetCode already provides that package collection, so all we just have to do is call counter. So I'm just going to create a variable and say c equals counter nums. Okay, all it does is it takes nums, which is a list, and creates a dictionary of key value pair where key is each item in nums and the value is the number of times that item appears in the counter. Okay, so we've created it. Okay, so now, to be honest, we don't even have to create this variable, but okay, let's just do it. But so I'll say for item in C. Okay, now I'm iterating through every item in C. For item in C, okay, if C of that specific item, okay, if C of that specific item is greater than 1, okay, so we're going through the items in C, saying if that item is greater than 1, return true. However, we completely go through C and no item is greater than 1, just return false. Okay, let's go ahead and run this code first. Okay, accepted. Let's go ahead and submit it. Okay, now let's compare both. Okay, so the first method is faster, okay, 62%. In terms of space, it's actually the first method actually looks to be better. So, but at least I showed you guys a second method of how to handle this. And we always take our code one step further. We like to visualize it to see what's going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and visualize this. Okay, so this is the exact same code. I just created a driver code using the first example the problem gives us, using this example right here. Okay, so it says the first iteration, okay, we declare our function right here in the global scope. Okay, we initialize nums, okay, right here. We define nums, okay, we call our function. So this is the function scope, this is the global scope. Okay, so they both point into the same nums in memory because obviously we passed in the same nums. Okay, so now we imported the class called counter. Okay, the class is imported, right? So let's go one more step further. So bam, C has been created. C is just a dictionary key value pairs where the keys are each element in here and the value is the number of times they occur. So 1 occurs twice in the dictionary. Okay, 2 occurs once, okay, as you can see in this list, and 3 occurs once in this list. Okay, so now we're going to go through our for loop and say, okay, for item in C, okay, the first item is obviously 1. Okay, if C of that item is greater than 1, return true. So obviously C of this 1 is 2, it's greater than 1, so it's going to return true and we're going to be done. Boom, we return true. So this is pretty straightforward. I like how simple it is and how straight to the point it is. Again, feel free to tune in daily. We post solutions like this to get you ready for your future. That's it for the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.